This tutorial is about spherizing a text, and to do so we're going to open a new page and we're going to put some text on our page. Now I'm just going to put sphere. Alright, I'm going to click over here. I'm going to Control T to change the size, so like so. Alright, so here we have our text and we're going to spherize it. What does spherizing mean? Spherizing means we're going to make this somewhat into a sphere, and a sphere is pretty much the same shape of a globe, okay, you know, a round ball. Okay, so the earth is shaped like a sphere, meaning the earth is shaped like a ball, a round crystal ball. So we're going to give that effect to this text right here. And to do so, once you have the text, you can go to Filter, Distort, come down to Spherize. Now when you click Spherize, you have this message that says this type layer must be rasterized before proceeding. Its text will no longer be editable. Rasterize the type. That means once you rasterize it, the actual letters that you see in here will not be editable. So if you misspelled sphere, this would be a good time to click cancel, go back and, you know, change and correct the spelling. If not, click OK and move on to the next stage. The next stage is actually the Spherize dialog box. Within the Spherize dialog box, it shows you what, you know, your word is going to look like at this setting, which is at 100%. And looking at this illustration right here shows you, you know, what kind of effect your text is going to have. You know, like we said, a sphere, which is a round ball. All right, you can have horizontal only, or you can have vertical only. But realistically, when you're working with a sphere, the normal sphere is what you really want. So I'm going to choose a normal sphere and I'm going to click OK. And this is how sphere comes out. But we want to really pronounce the curvature of sphere to make it look as though it was being wrapped around a ball, like a crystal ball or something like that. And to do so, I'm basically going to go back up to Filter, and Spherize is still up here. I'm going to just click it once more. Alright, go back up there again, click it again, and now as you see here, our text is really being wrapped around. You see that curvature, alright, the illusion of that curvature created here. And if you were to go and spherize it once more, and we have something like this. At this point, I can still Control T to reduce the size of our text so I can have a better view of what's happening. And at this point, you can really see, you know, the curvature that our text has really been, you know, warped, and it looks somewhat like a ball. All right. So in brief, this is how you can spherize a text.